Hello everyone, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. Mega Simulator game here, and today we're on a unit that we used to drive every week. Nowadays, we don't drive it so much. Mainly because, yeah, just things move on, I suppose. Get all the safety systems on.
TPWS and AWS operational.
This is still, oh, I didn't want to do that. This is still my favourite unit to drive in the game, just because of how local it is to me. The stopping services that are run by me use 700s or 387s. Hang on one second. Sorry. Good job the audio didn't spike up then. Got some daylights on. Just pretty much waiting to go. Yeah, really simple train to drive, really nice train to drive, and really nice horn. Yeah, I've been playing a bit of the 380 and a bit of the 350 recently, so I thought, why don't we come back to the first Desiro we had on this channel, which is the 700. Because of course, in game wise, no, it was the 700 in game wise. Yeah, it was the 700, then the 380, then the 350. Let's get doors closed. Should have really closed them a bit earlier, but. And into 40% power. And it's 465. Time is 2:30. We should get to Rainham at 3:15. Yeah. Oh no, 3:11, sorry. A bit sooner than that. Yeah, this unit's got such nice acceleration. Not as quick as the 465, but quick enough. 1.8 miles to Stone Crossing. Stopping at all the usual stops today, by the way. Let's just make sure we don't speed. Yeah, all the usual stops include Dartford, which we've just left, Stone Crossing, Green Height for Blue Water. Yeah, Swanscombe, Northfleet, Gravesend, Higham, Strood, Rochester, Chatham, Gillingham and Rainham. Yeah, it's quite a heavy stop service, this one. And that's why I like South Eastern High Speed. This is my favourite route in the game. I know we've only done two videos on this route with me talking over it, but we've had a lot of new content recently, so here we go, full power. Hopefully we'll see some freight trains along the route, because this is the second video, or the first video I've done on this route since, no, second video I've done on this route. First video I've done since owning Great Western Express and Cargo Line Aggregates, I think. Might be second to the 385 video, but I don't think so. Sorry. It is 10:30 in the morning, so I've barely just woken up. Well, I say barely, about an hour and 20 minutes ago. No. An hour and 50 minutes ago. And that's quite a late wake up for me, but hey ho, still feel the exact same way. Right, let's get a bit of braking on. There we go. I can't tell you how much I like this train. It's such a nice train to drive. It's just nice to drive a Desiro with a massive windscreen. Because in the 380 you've got a little window, and same thing within the 350, you get a bit of post box syndrome. You feel like you're driving in a post box. But not on this. I mean, you've got too much windscreen for your own eyes. How are you meant to look at all that when you only got two eyes? But yeah, it's such a nice train to drive. Really pretty. Especially with this route. I mean, I'd like to see it on Brighton Mainline. Could you imagine how good this DLC would be if we had it on Brighton Mainline? There's no point speeding up here. Just got to get used to how the brakes work, because on the 380 they're kind of poo, on the 350 they're amazing. We need to come back to the 380 at some point. Okay, the brakes are more, they're sort of in between the 380 and the 350. They're not poo, but they're not goated. Right, we'll hold it at 60% brake. We are 8 carriages long today. We are the RLU, because the FLU's not in the game. There was there was an update to the Thameslink add-on just recently, and the same update that brought guard mode to Blackpool branches, but I don't know what they actually changed. It was just one simple patch, but I can't notice any difference. So our signal, by the way, has gone up to double yellow, and we are late. Let's sort of hold it at 10 miles an hour. It'd be fun to guard this service, maybe back in the day of the 319. Obviously Thameslink don't use guards now, they do all driver-only operation, as much as I hate driver-only operation as an idea. But that's less. This video is not what I think about driver-only operation. This video is about the Class 700. Is this crossing still in use? I doubt it, right? I've never seen anything go over it. There's the spawn point. You're not really meant to see that, but I guess it's behind a tree and you don't see it from the cab, so it's not horrendous, not the worst thing in the world. Let's get doors locked. Such a tight timetable these Thameslink trains have. It makes you wonder how stressed the drivers are while driving. You've really got to fly into the stations and fly out of them as well, really. We just lost line voltage there for a second. I'm sure I saw that graph change. There we go, maximum power. Green height for blue water next stop, and we have about a minute to get there in 0.7 of a mile to go. Right, we should lose power here. No, the graph didn't change. We will lose power somewhere. There will be a foot crossing where I can show you. But I'm pretty sure that thing next to where it says tractive effort, where it says line voltage, I'm pretty sure that changed. I'm doing about 50 miles an hour, but it's alright because there's a 70 speed limit. Such a nice day. And this route is so well good with the scenery. So well good with the scenery? That's not the right phrase. So well done with the scenery. And we're approaching a station at 50 miles an hour. This ain't going to go well. We'll sort of hold it at 60. Because if you're using more than 60, you're not really giving yourself much in reserve, are you? I will hold off on that brake because I don't know where the marker is. Is it down the end? Yeah, it's fully down the end, right. And that's when the time we should have been here, so we're going to be a bit late. And we'll start to slow down. And coming to a stop at green height blue water, doors released on the left hand side. I mean, this timetable now on this route is so busy. I remember when it first came out, it felt lifeless. But now, there's so much to do. I bet there's a service like 3 minutes behind us. Okay, well, not now, but look, there's one in, what, 13 minutes? Some routes you only get trains every half hour. But you can, there is times where I've seen, especially in the peak, where there can be 3 trains in the space of 10 minutes. Off we go. Next stop, Swanscombe, 1.3 miles away. 2 minutes to get there. There we go, 50% power. 10 minutes into the video, about to be anyway. If you are enjoying, please do like and subscribe. I massively appreciate the support. Recently we've had lots of subscribers. I even done a shout out over on the community side of the channel. Yeah, it is amazing to see the support. We are on 183 subscribers last time I checked. Thank you so much for the support. We're about to be on 200 subscribers shortly. That is immense. The amount of support we've received, even before I started doing commentary, which just wasn't expected, is honestly amazing. And I thank you so much for everybody for supporting. And if you could go support my other channels, Mega Gamer F1, where I play the F1 game. I've got a bit of F1 21 on there, F1 22 and F1 23. And even my first ever video is on that channel, where I played Stepford County Railway and screen recorded my phone. Yeah, those are the days, eh? And we've also got Hello 700 driver. Give him a wave. Yeah, we've also got Mega Manager Gamer, which has F1 Manager on it, albeit F1 Manager 22, 23 and 24. It has some Football Manager on there. It also has the mobile game IGP Manager, and soon I hope to be playing some Planet Coaster on there as well. The original Planet Coaster. I don't own Planet Coaster 2. But maybe we'll also play some Farming Simulator, if you guys are interested. Farming Simulator 19. I know it's an old one, but I didn't want to spend lots of money on a game that I might not like. And I got it in CEX for... Well, my mum got it in CEX for my birthday for £15, so... Yeah. Nice. Right, let's start rolling to the end of the platform. You're quite far beyond the yellow line. Anyway. White. Maybe she's just looking at the flowers, who knows. What are we? Are we on time? No, we're about 20 seconds late still. Right, next station will be Northfleet. This station, Swanscombe, where doors are open on the left-hand side. Northfleet, the game wants you to stop at the FLU marker rather than the RLU marker. So if ever you're looking for the FLU marker, just know that that is the wrong. The RLU marker is not the one you need to stop at. Close cab door left. Open cab door left. Nice. That's sort of guard controls, I suppose, which, I mean, would be nice if these had guards, give more people jobs. Definitely needed in today's world. It's not like Go Ahead don't have enough bloody money. But anyway, ran over, because hopefully they'll hire me one day. As for a job. Anyway, enough about that. 0.6 miles to Northfleet. By the way, these are fitted with ETCS and A2 automatic train operation, which is in the core, Thameslink core. And soon these will be on ETCS on the East Coast Main Line once the 91s are retired and all the technology is in place. One thing I like about the 700 is there's no off. So if you're driving along, you can't accidentally take it out of gear, which never normally happens, but it's not impossible. And also, now that we have a Desiro in game, I'd love to see the 707 on this route, although that would require a whole new timetable, because the 707s sometimes do the Gravesend services. And I'm coming into Northfleet way too hot. Hello 465 driver. He's got a dual pairing, and you can hear the 465 accelerating away. That is a stunning sound. They used to have the 365s near me, but unfortunately they are no more. Right, down the end of the platform here. We are late again. It's such a tight timetable. I don't know how the real drivers cope. Could you imagine having to deal with this for, what is it, 9.5 hours a day? Yeah, that's... nah. Alright, slow down. And slow down. Stopping about there-ish. We're quite far over, actually. I think that's a bit of an overshoot. Doors are open. No, that's not an overshoot. That's perfect. Doors are open on the left-hand side. Thameslink first class. I have a first class cover in my room going Thameslink 700. Anyway, that's enough about that. This is Northfleet. Date is set in 2019. Interesting to note. That'll be the... This route's actually set in 2018. Oh my, is that the Ocean Network Express livery 66? Cool. Oh, that is quite cool. I own, to see the Ocean Network Express livery 66, you need the Engineering Express pack by Rivet Games. Is it by Rivet Games? Yeah, it should be. It's for Edinburgh Glasgow. Yeah, it's quite a nice DLC if you ask me. Just tuning the liveries for the 66. Not a lot to complain about. And I also found a £10 note on the floor, which is how I afforded to pay for it. argue with that one how you will. Maybe I'm a thieving. Well, no one was there. I must point out, it's not like I stole it. It was on the floor unattended, so I was like, oh, there's no one here. I'm sorry, I'm not going to just walk past it. I don't care if picking it up makes me look like I'm poor. I'm not just going to walk past it, am I? And there was no one there. If somebody was there and went, oh, that's mine, then I'd have given it back to him. But so I technically got that DLC free of charge. And I kept £1 because it was 10% off because I have Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, or I did anyway. I wonder if we'll see any of the DRS locos, and that answers my question. Do you need Edinburgh to Glasgow for those locomotives to layer in or substitute? And the answer is no, because I do not own Edinburgh Glasgow, so you do not need those to layer in. Obviously you don't need them to drive either. Alright, warning for a 30 speed limit, let's just save it because it is getting a bit stuttery. We will need to get a photo mode shot at some point. Maybe here's a nice opportunity. Oh yeah. Okay, a bit too much sun, I think. Oh yeah, that'll do. Who cares if we're a little overexposed? Well, probably the police will do for public indecency. And let's get a little bit more of a zoomed in shot. Interesting that the 700 has no driver. That's a bug. Does it have a? It does have a driver on the flyby shot. Maybe that's just a photo mode thing then. Cool. I've got a green signal now. And a 30 speed limit's coming up, so let's get a low brake in. Low brake application on Thameslink, by the way, is 5%. Because we're minimum brake on an Azuma, which is what got me confused because it used to be just the Azuma and the Thameslink updrive. Minimum brake on the Azuma is 25%, minimum brake on here is 5%. Right, let's get 5 bit braking, and we have left it a bit late for this, but oh well. There's a Javelin. Yeah, it's amazing how such a busy timetable. As you can see, we've had a 700, a 465, a 66 and a 395 go past us in the space of what? Swanscombe to Gravesend. So tight, the timetable. There's another 465 in there. It's amazing how they can still fit freight trains in. It's amazing how Dovetail managed to get the full timetable in as well. Although I don't know if that's the case for Xbox One and PS4 players. I mean, I did play this route on Xbox One. It felt fairly busy, but it didn't feel as busy as it was, but I didn't own the 700 had on then, so who knows. Anyway. Right, end of the platform at Gravesend. We are a minute late now. We're losing time, hand over fist. So we need to start gaining clawing some of this time back. It's just another manic Monday, I suppose. Wish it was Sunday. Yeah, see? Look, I'm there. On the flyby shot. That is quite a nice jacket. Can I get one of those? Maybe I have to become a train driver. Well, mind you, I have spoken to a train driver in real life from Thameslink. Actually, 2. One let me in the cab, and one was like, and one went to the shops that I work at. Anyway, that's enough about my personal life and their personal life. Let's sit here and drive trains. We're over a minute late now. Come on. Can't be having this. Rainham in 4.4 miles. That'll give me a bit of time to put my foot down. Well, hand down, I suppose, because you don't accelerate with your foot, you accelerate by moving the power brake controller with your hand. Anyway. Right, let's get a bit more power in. Speed up to 30 miles an hour. I want to say the timetable is made by how it is in real life, or they just see how fast the AI can do it. Because I'm not a fan of the second idea, but because the AI use brakes on emergency and speeds up probably just full power straight away on the units that can handle it anyway. 50%. Maximum power. The scenery on this route is just really nice. It makes Kent look like a nice place of all places. But I mean, I've never been. Or have I been to Kent? No, I probably have been. Being from Hertfordshire, that means we're literally next to them. There's another pair of 465s, by the way. Is it? No, it's just a pair. Maybe I went there on holiday once. Yeah, I did probably go there on holiday once. Well, depends on what you guys call a holiday, but I'd consider it a holiday. Yeah, so I have been to Kent. Not that you guys need to know that, but I am just waffling on and speeding. That's a combination that you don't want. Waffling and speeding. You get done for driving without due care and attention. Right, we already have a thumbnail screenshot, so I don't need to worry about that. Speed limit's gone up to 70, so let's get going. That's quite a nice footbridge. Oh yeah. We need a route that has 700s running under the wires. Skyhook Games make London to Bedford with the East Midlands Trains HST, bring in the 222 and put the 700 on there. Even if we have to end at Kentish Town and you don't add downstairs St Pancras, we'll take it. Although actually, I don't think it would be nice to end at Kentish Town. It would be much nicer to end at downstairs St Pancras, platforms A and B. I mean, it would be nice to have the whole Thameslink calling, but unfortunately not. By the way, I don't think the power would be working like that, though. Yeah, you'd have to do that. Because when I was in a real 700 cab, which there's photos, and there should be photos on the community page, the driver had it on AC mode because when I was there, we had wires above. I'm not going to say which station, but there's a video on the channel of what station it was. Yeah, I'm still buzzing with that day. First ever cab experience. That I'm never going to forget that. Oh, looks like we've got quite a few DB cargoes in here. Or are they just red EWS? No, they're just regular EWS. Nice. That one looks like DB there. There's a heavy weathered EWS there somewhere, and there's a cat on there. No, they all look to be EWS. Apart from one which is EWS heavy weathered. And not far from this is Rainham station, and that's where the oil trains go. Use the BR Heavy Freight Pack Northern Transpennine TEA tanker wagons. Although I'd much rather if it was edited so they used the Skyhook Games modern TEA tanker wagons. Although I know it's a bit of a rip off that pack, but it'd be much more realistic seeing it like that. Anyway. Right, 0.8 of a mile, let's get a bit of low brakes in. DSD hasn't gone off in a while. Anybody else time to think that? Or is that because I'm constantly moving the power brake controller? And there should be a 700 here. There is. Also, with this, if you own Midland Main Line, let me just go over here to St Pancras. There's a couple of HSTs in there. So yeah, they have done the timetable for the Midland Main Line, so shouldn't be too hard to do. But I think Skyhook Games going to do cargo line 3-4, hopefully 5-6, which I've already made some hopeful predictions about. Cargo line 5 livestock, 6 cars. We've got the DRS 20. Whoa, hello. Jesus Christ. But yeah, hopefully that at some point they'll do a London to Bedford, or if anyone does a London to Bedford, if Dovetail make it the Train Sim World 6 core route. Although I shouldn't really be predicting Train Sim World 6, but I can because I'm not an ambassador. And I mean, we've had a yearly cycle since TSW 3, I think, so saying that we're going to see a TSW6, I'm pretty sure, is on everyone's mind, which is a bit annoying because I don't even think we're halfway through. We're just probably at halfway through the game cycle. And not much has released, but there's a lot more coming. We've got Cargo Line 3-4, the DRS-20, which might not be this game. We've got the Mildmay line, we've got the Cardiff City Network, we've got the Just Trains 86. There's a lot coming. We've already had West Coast Main Line Preston Carlisle, West Coast Main Line South with the 390. I'd love to see the West Coast Main Line South and the 390 layered into more routes in a way, like Cross City and what's the other one? It's already in Cathcart, needs to be in Cross City, but I'm sure there's another route that it needs to be in. It's in Edinburgh, Glasgow, so it's not that one. I don't know. And I'm not going to do the whole West Cornwall local thing where I was like, oh, what's that other heavy freight route? It's like, yeah, that's the other heavy freight route. Right, Struden 2.4 miles will be brought down to the pain for these slow limits of 15 and 30 till just after Chatham, where it goes up to another 66. EWS heavy weather. Is that a light loco? It is, nice. Quite a bit of freight traffic on this one. Yeah, what was I saying? I forgot. I was talking about what's coming in TSW, you know? Yeah. Oh, we got the East Coast Mainline Rail Tours pack by Athenta Simulations, which I'm probably not going to buy. I mean, it looks like just a bunch of stock that we already have. It's just been recycled and put into a new game. Put into a new pack, sorry, not a new game. Hopefully we'll see a Freightliner 66 at some point, but Rivet Games are awfully quiet at this point. Because I'm pretty sure Skyhook done the Edinburgh Glasgow timetable, so we haven't seen a release for Rivet since 5 Circle, which was March last year, which is 11 months ago, crazy enough to think. If it released in March, it might have released in April actually, and I've got that completely wrong, but I'm fairly sure that it was. I'm trying to get 25% break here. There we go. Yeah, I'm fairly sure that it was March. Got about a mile till Strood. Well, not about a mile, it says on the HUD if I just open my eyes. Oh no. I missed it. Oh, that's so annoying. I was getting my tea. Oh, for God's sake, right. There we go. Contact the signaller. Whoa. Proceed as signals indicate. Is it going to make me turn off AWS? Yeah, it is. Alright. What if I was to turn AWS off? Put that on.
TPWS operational.
Oh, hello, I've never had that before. And there's a helicopter outside. It wasn't a TPWS AWS operational, it was a TPWS operational. We need to get ready. No, because there's not going to be an AWS, is there? Of course not. Come on, can you helicopter stop making so much noise? I'm trying to record it. Sure you wouldn't appreciate it. Sure. Hang on. We'll keep rolling, rolling. How late are we now? Oh, so late. Don't know why I just heard the noise of an electro star starting up. But, and again, it's a noise when you put the key in the electro star. Or you turn the reverser on or something. Shortly after that, it'd make the AWS noise. Right, it's a miracle we got it with that. And let's take the power off. Obviously in real life you wouldn't be drinking while driving, especially, well, I don't know, I suppose you could use your left hand, then you'd have your right hand free. So, bang on the EWS button. EWS button? AWS button. EWS is an operator, not a button. Right, we've got about, what, I think the service said it was 44 minutes, so we've got about 14 minutes left, plus 1 because we're late, so about 15. Or plus 2, about 16. So if you are liking, now that we're half an hour into the video, if you could please like and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated, and turn your notifications on so you never miss another upload. And apparently we're doing about 10 miles an hour, that's pathetic. Let's speed up a little bit. There we go. And we'll slow down. And we'll stop. And put in 60% brake. So we can put it into neutral. And let's turn the AWS back on. And it seems to have cleared that message. And now I'm gonna no, it's come back up.
TPWS and AWS operational.
Why have you come back up? Hang on, I'm gonna put it into emergency. I'm gonna key off actually. Shouldn't be happening on the move. We'll key off. Safety system's on. Take the emergency stop off. No. Oh yeah, we'll leave it on. Key on. That's not even got rid of it.
TPWS and AWS operational.
It says contact the signaler, but I think Dovetail are just broken it. So if I contact the signaler, they need to fix that. Because it says AWS contact the signaler, which I've done, and it's not cleared it. So we're going to have to, I think, run with AWS isolated, which isn't very realistic, but and now I can't get any power. Oh wait, hang on, I know why I can't get any power. Jesus Christ. There we go, we're a mess. We're going to be quite late now. What if I have to change it on the move? Nope. We'll leave it isolated then. Right, onwards to Rochester. Sorry about that last sort of 2 minutes. Very unrealistic, I know, but happens. I'm sure it's happened to drivers in real life as well. And let's slow down. There we go. We'll just start speeding up as well. Sort of getting the train up this hill. It's about 3 o'clock. Nothing on this bridge yet. The Chatham main line. What's that? Are we delaying a Javelin? Yeah, of course we are. Oh, alright, 20 miles an hour. Every mile you can get when you're crawling at this speed. Do you reckon I should take power off? Put power back on? Or is there a TPWS stop override? Well, it's AWS, it's not TPWS. Right, 30 miles an hour, let's get the power on. Coming to Rochester. So annoying not to hear an AWS sound as you go over that. Oh, I hate it. There's a Javelin going southbound towards London. Or I suppose it's westbound towards London, it's not really southbound. More north than it is south, which is a bit mad to think that London northbound. To northerners, thinking London's northbound must be like, what? You can't comprehend it. Right, let's slow down. Again, no AWS sound, annoying as it is. And we'll go to the end of the platform. About 4 minutes late. Ouch. I mean, hey, at least it's realistic. Oh, Christ. The only non-realistic thing is the bloody driver. Hang on, why is this door open? Who opened that? Hang on, I think we've got it. I think we have it. Right, there we go. Just need you to drive with it off for a bit. Hang on, my power brake controller's broken. There we go. Ah, we fixed it. Nice. It's only cost us about another couple of minutes. Right, I'm meant to be at Chatham soon. Let's start being a little bit more aggressive with our driving. Right, sorry about the last. Just ignore the last 8 or so minutes. This is where the this is where the video starts. And there's a trio of 375s, I think. Looks too long to be a duo. Yeah, that must be a trio. We are playing in the January-February months, so if there is a ROG 37 service, then we will probably see it. Because I think that's the time they run. January, February. And you know what, if I wasn't recording, that would never have happened, that sort of AWS trip. Never would have happened, because I've been able to hear AWS loud and clear, but because I voice record with an earphone in, I thought we just had DSD go off, then no. And my tea's going cold. This has all gone wrong. Very, very wrong. I'm telling you. It's cold outside, I've got work to do, this is not fun. Got another F1 Manager video to edit. Got one that I'm going to put out today as well. Got a lot of stuff to do. We'll have this out by, what are you seeing? You're seeing us on Monday. There'll be a 66 video tomorrow. So you'll probably be seeing this Thursday. So I hope you're having a good Thursday. And hope you're having an amazing day. Whether it be the start of your day, you're watching this on the Friday maybe, or whatever day it is. Maybe we're famous and you're watching us on repeat by this point. Although I highly doubt it. Maybe this is 40 something years in the future and Thameslink trains are a thing of the past. 700s are a thing of the past. Could you imagine? What are we going to do when we look on that day and now we have flying saucers as trains or something? There's no such thing as signals because we've all just taken them down and we just let the trains drive themselves. Let's not think about that. where companies don't hire drivers because the trains just drive themselves. Yeah, let's not go there. As long as you can get a robotic landlord, you can get, which doesn't charge you, you can get free food, free bills. I don't think the world will be going 100% robotic anytime soon. Maybe we'll just rely on YouTube to make money. Keir Starmer just gives us, or whoever's Prime Minister at that time, just gives us all a YouTube channel with 1,000 subscribers and goes, here, this is your new way of living, and if you don't, you're gone. Sounds like an angry ginge. 2 stops to go now, is it not? Yeah, 2 stops to go. And we're late to Gillingham. Right, let's go full power. We ain't got time to waste. And plus the people want to get to where they're going. Is that another 700? That's meant to meet us at Gillingham. That's how late we are. Wow, so we're what, 4 minutes late then? Do you reckon? It's only 1.3 miles away, we can't be too late. Let's save. Let's hold a bit of power on. There's the green banner repeater. I don't know if it's just Kent where they're green, because I think I've seen some on the West Coast main line, and I've definitely seen them on GWE where they're green. But I got told by a friend that it was just Kent where they have the green ones. But maybe that's not correct. I don't think it is correct. It doesn't seem correct. I've seen them on GWE. Anyway. 50 miles an hour, let's go. Full beans. Right, 35 mile an hour. Come on. This is an F1 race. My tea is starting to go cold as well, by the way. That's the worst thing about that SPAD. Well, not SPAD, AWS trip. And my tea is now gone cold, so it wasn't even like I took a break for a good tea. It's cold. Do you know what I mean? It's not good. It's not fun. Let's turn the cab lights off now, by the way. Oh, hang on. Yeah. There we go. Oh, 60 miles an hour. Let's go. No, that's a 66. Okay, nobody wants to hear my 66 impression. Or anyone's 66 impression if you can do it loud enough. Gillingham is just around the corner, so let's put quite a bit of breakage on. Single yellow, which means at the end of the platform, there's a red. So we need to be doing no more than 15 miles an hour. Unlikely that we're going to see any more freight today, by the way, but I'm quite glad that we saw that Ocean Network Express delivery. 66. And thank you so much for the support on the Bus Simulator 21 videos, which are basically going to be every day now, even though they haven't got any commentary on them. You guys are still watching them, even if you watch this and you're like, oh, I don't really like uncommented videos. I massively appreciate your support on the Bus Sim videos, and there should have been one out today. As of filming this, it goes out and about. Let's get some breakage on so we don't TPWS trip. Should be going out in about half an hour. Anyway. There's an ROU board, so we're stopping there. There we go, open the doors. Yeah, we're 3 minutes late. We're meant to be at Rainham in 2 minutes. Not gonna happen. Couple of times. Let's get doors closed. Yes, just it told us to lock doors, the door's locked. Right, here we go, 40 miles an hour. This service would have come from Luton, by the way. I think it takes about, the full run must take about an hour and 45 maybe. Yeah. I mean, Bedford to Brighton is 3 hours, so this has got to be at least half of that. Right, let's go. 60 miles an hour speed limit, full power, full beans. Let's go. I wonder if we'll lose the line voltage here. I'm telling you, I saw that graph go down. I'm certain of it. Right, over the level crossing. Oh, third rail can't make its mind up where it wants to be. Left, right, left, right. Sounds like a truck driver. Flashing his indicators, left, right, because someone's just let him in. Or bus driver, I suppose. Nothing in Gillingham Depot. That's a shame. Anyway. Not long now till Rainham. I mean, we're meant to be there at this point in time. Probably would have been there if we didn't have that AWS trip. But let's stop talking about the AWS trip and forget it never happened. Let's talk about... Is that DSD? Let's talk about layers on this route. You have GWE, which provides you 1 or 2 freight services with the HKA DBs. You have BR Heavy Freight Pack for the TEA tanker wagon services, which in real life would be plane fuel, or aviation fuel, sorry. Means the same thing. And then you have Northern Transpennine for some rail tour services. You also can use Blackpool branches for this, I do believe. You can use the Blackpool branches 47s. I think you also need Northern Transpennine for the coaches. You have Spirit of Steam for a Spirit of Steam rail tour to Jubilee. What else is there? You've got the East Midlands for the services at St Pancras. What else? I'm trying to think. Well, you need Southeastern. Well, you'll have Southeastern. You'll need the 700 DLC for the 700 services. And I can't really think of anything else that you would need, to be honest with you. And let's slow down to 15 miles an hour. Although that signal will go yellow shortly, you'd hope. Although maybe we're that late, he's giving priority to someone else. Maybe. Right, let's slow down a bit more, just so we're doing 14, because we don't want to be caught doing 15 on a 15 limit, just in case. We're doing like 15.2 and that goes, nah, too fast. That's my tea finished and it's cold. Ugh. Has he given priority to someone else? I mean, I can't see anyone else in the station. So hopefully he will let us go across. Or she'll let us go across, of course. Yeah, but I really like this train. It's been nice to come back to it. Give it another drive, give it another run. Feels like a bit of a caged animal on this route though. You're not really stretching its legs going fast, which is a fair bit. About 50% of what the 700 does is commuter services, but the other 50% is like express on the Brighton Main Line, for example. So it feels a bit, do you know what I mean? Or even express on the Midland Main Line. It just doesn't feel like we can utilise it enough. Right, 25 going over the points, and then we'll slow down to 15 as we enter the platform. We are 4 minutes late. If you did enjoy today's video, please do leave a massive like on it and subscribe. Make sure you never miss another upload ever again. And also check out sorry. Check out the channel description for the Discord link. And on my other channels, Mega Manager Gamer, where we post F1 Manager and hopefully soon Planet Coaster, and Mega Gamer F1, where we post about the F1 game. Post gameplay on the F1 game, right? Don't trick me, don't trick me, don't trick me. There we go, slow down to 15. Right, let's release that brake. My voice has been a little bit not as good as what it should be, but that's because, like, you know, A, it's winter, and B, it's the morning. Why are you stopped there? Oh, because you're actually on the platform. Fair play. Right, those are the TPWS grids, making sure we're not doing more than 15. let's slow down. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, that was quite a good stop. A couple of javelins in here. And this one's even got the back medway, UK Culture C. Got 2025. Is that this year? 2025 bids, yeah. That's just shit, and maybe they got it, maybe they didn't, who knows. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time for some more Train Sim World. Goodbye.